What's going on, guys? So I'm sure you can tell by the way I sound, possibly look. I am sick, just got home from work. I am about to go take some medicine, go to bed, but I'm gonna make this video for y'all because I have not made many truck videos lately and I need to get back on it. So I'm gonna flip the camera around, talk about the truck real quick, and then we'll get back to that. So for any new people, this is my 2018 Chevy Silverado. It's a LT All-Star Edition. I've got a video explaining everything I have done to it. I'll put a link to it in the description if you want to check it out, see anything on here that you might like. But yeah, this is, I got it almost 6 months ago, and she's come a long way, and this is pretty much what the channel's about. So I'm gonna set the camera up, and we're gonna get to talking about how I pay for this truck. All right, guys, hopefully the donkeys over there are not making too much racket. But yeah, so this is, I guess, a question that some people have asked, you know, what I do for a living, whatnot. I'm not really going to get into that because I kind of want to keep personal stuff. I know it's YouTube, I'm making videos on YouTube, you can't really keep your personal stuff out of it. But, you know, I'm not going to go into the whole what I do for a living thing. I do have a full-time job, work Monday through Saturday, but we're going to just leave that where it is. This is my 2018 Chevy Silverado. It is an absolute dream truck. I absolutely love it to death. And I really was probably not going to make this video because, I don't know, it's kind of given or it's something you don't really think about. But, you know, Street Speed 717 made a video the other day, which I'm sure most of y'all follow him. You either love him or you hate him. Anyways, he made a video the other day, you know, was talking about his ad revenue and stuff. And I think it's really cool that he's open about that. I think it was like, I don't know, the last 28 days he made like 32 grand or something like that. I think that's what it said, if I remember correctly. So, you know, that's wild. But, you know, he's got McLaren, Z06, ZR1, Duramax, the little green thing. You know, it's just, you gotta, he's a big YouTube channel, so of course he's making a lot of money. But he's, you know, you gotta make that money in order to do what he's doing, to make the content. So it's all a cycle. But, you know, it's really cool that he, you know, shows even now, because it's not really something to boast about. I didn't see it where it said he makes $30,000 a month. I'm like, oh my gosh, I hate this guy because he makes that much money. No, you know, I didn't take it like that. Some people might. I don't know. I think it's really cool that he's that open, that he shows that, because a lot of these big YouTubers, you know, they're making so much insane money, and you know, it's even like over, you know, I wouldn't say silly stuff, but you know, like people like PewDiePie. He makes videos, you know, talking about, you know, memes and stuff, and he's making tons of money. But you know, it's somebody that works a, you know, a labor job during the day with it. Man, this guy's a joke. He's making all this money and he's sitting in his room doing it. So, you know, you kind of see the side of it, but I do think it's really cool that he's open about that. So I figured I would be open about it as well. Before I got this truck, I had my 2012 Chevy Cruze and I had my 17 Mustang GT. I had just gotten rid of my C6 Z06 and my 2005 Tacoma, which was lifted, and my 2014 Mustang GT. I had, you know, kind of done some swapping around, some trading, some buying, selling, that kind of stuff. So, but at the current time, I did not have a truck. I do not use a truck for work, so there's not really any reason why I would justify going and buying a brand new truck or something really expensive. However, you know, I really did have this idea in my head to make, you know, I've been on YouTube since like 2009, before making any money at all. And so, but I had this in my mind, you know, you see all these people on YouTube and stuff, and obviously, you know, if someone like myself had started back when I started making videos back in 2009, had I taken it seriously, had I done it correctly, you know, I could potentially, you know, not saying I make great videos or anything, but potentially could have been, you know, a very good YouTube channel. Because, you know, sorry about that, I had a little break up in the video because I got about my 3,000th call Chevrolet wanting me to get Sirius XM when I don't use it, I don't want it. Anyways, but I didn't necessarily need a truck. I did like, I love trucks. I've always had one. My first one was a 2006 F-150. Absolutely loved it to death. So I really was kind of wanting another truck. And but I've gotten to the point where I'm like, I don't want to, you know, be spending all this money for a truck payment coming out of my, what I work for all week long, because I've been doing that since, I guess, when I sold my F-150 and I got my first Mustang. It was 2014, so since 2013, 2014, I've had a car payment of a certain size. This will be my first ever truck payment, because I've never purchased a truck nearly this expensive. Although my other Tacoma, I bought cash money. I got a really good deal on it. Anyways, so some of you might, I'm sure, can relate to, it freaking sucks having a truck payment or a car payment every month. You work all week long, depending on how much you make. You might work a week to pay for it. You might work 2 weeks. You might work a day. But either way, you're working at some point, some amount of time in order just to pay your truck payment or your car payment. And that gets old. So I did not want to do that. However, I had started to, kind of get back in the YouTube thing. The Mustangs videos, I love my Mustang to death, but it's so oversaturated on YouTube that there's really just not, there's not a demand for it because there's so much out there. So, I would make, a couple, maybe $200, between 150, 180, 200 every couple months. You have a $100 threshold. You don't get paid until you pass that threshold. And so, there was really not hardly any money coming in as far as that. There was enough for me to like play around with exhaust, if I wanted to buy exhaust. Like I've been through a couple on my current Mustang, and I would buy it. If I didn't like it, I could sell it, sell it for a little bit less than what I paid for it, and then I'd make several videos on it while I had it, and that would cover the depreciation of me, losing the exhaust by buying it new, selling it used, that kind of thing. So that's about as far as the money went as far as that goes. So it was nothing serious, but I did really see a pretty big thing about trucks on YouTube. And all my old videos on my trucks and stuff, they've always done really well, way better than any of my car stuff. So I got to thinking, the more and more I thought about it, I was like, I could really get a truck. So I got this truck, and ever since before buying it, I was like, if I'm gonna get this, got a cough. I said, if I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna really button down and start making YouTube videos to pay for this truck. I don't want this video to come off as like being cocky or anything like that, because it's absolutely not. This is just me trying to be open with y'all. But like my Mustang, it's paid off, so I don't have anything on it. So I just have the truck. Of course, insurance, other bills, stuff like that, normal stuff. But this is my only, vehicle payment. So I guess 2017 is where I really started on the YouTube, and it's been awesome. It's been really great. A lot of y'all are really enjoying the videos and stuff, and leaving some awesome feedback, and everything's doing really good. We've passed my Instagram on YouTube subscriber count. We're almost to 8,000 subs, so that's freaking sick. I'm trying to keep this video straightforward. So my truck payment it's like $560, $580 per month. I can't remember exactly, but I am one that I definitely say, if you can pay more than the minimum, you can really knock down the interest or the principal on it. And I've always done that because it feels good to be paying more, and you can actually watch it get knocked down, every time you get the slip in that says, what you paid and everything. And I like doing that. So I've been paying $650 on the truck. The extra just goes to the principal. Ever since I got the truck, the first videos, they started a little slow, which I knew they would, but I've really been trying to do the videos, and like I said, it's been picking up pretty good, and I really couldn't be any more happy with it. It's been awesome. I wish the car videos did better, because I do like making the car videos, but y'all, it just seems like there's just not any interest for it. So which I'm happy to make the truck videos. I love doing stuff, modifying and everything like that. And I might do some more just casual videos as well, but typically I do it when I get something new or when I've changed something, whatever. But yeah, so ever since I got the truck, YouTube has actually paid for the truck. I've got, like I said, please don't take this the wrong way. This is just me trying to be open, like Street Speed 717 did. I thought it was really cool. The most I've gotten is a little bit over $1,000, as a monthly paycheck from YouTube, which absolutely blew my mind. As soon as I saw it, I was texting my friends. I was like, y'all are not gonna believe this. This is so awesome. But you know, it's been, so anything above the 650 is what, you know, that's what I'm after, because I wanted to have this truck and do YouTube in order to pay for it. Anything above that would, you know, go to modifications or whatever. It's varied each month between, I would say, $600 to $1,000. Typically, like this month, it's sitting at about, I think last time I looked, what's actually going to be deposited to me is like 800 something, which is absolutely amazing. It's awesome. But you know, if you look at the analytics on my YouTube, it's at about 700. It was at 1,000 last month that I got paid, so it is down. I've not been making the videos. That's why I'm, you know, punishing myself out here, being sick, trying to make a video, because you know, we gotta get the views. It's varied, and that's the one downside of YouTube, is because you never know exactly what you're gonna get paid, because you don't know. You know, you might get demonetized. There's a numerous amount of things that can go wrong in order for you not to make what you did last month, or you might make better. You know, you've got to make the videos. You've got to hope that they do good. They hope they get the views. Hope they don't get demonetized, which I haven't had any problem with demonetization recently. I had it for a while, even though I don't cuss, I don't do anything bad in my videos, anything like that. There was a time where I was getting demonetized. I would get it reviewed. It would automatically then, after like 24 hours, it would go back to being monetized. But, you know, that was a big thing that was hurting income, the initial, you know, hit. The good thing about truck videos are, which I've learned this, is, you know, let's say my wheels and tires videos. Well, you know, you 7,000 people, if y'all decide to watch it, awesome. The video's done great in my opinion. Even if it's not 7,000, if it's a couple thousand, it's done great. However, you know, people are going to be looking up, this is a 2018 truck. People are going to be looking up wheels and tires and stuff on this truck for years. So the videos are always kind of, you know, snowballing together, constantly still getting views and stuff from old videos. Even, you know, my really old videos are still getting some views and comments and stuff like that. So they're still making an income as well. So it's all snowballed together. You know, it varies, it fluctuates. But if you don't make videos, it's not going to be as high. So right now it's sitting at about $700. So, you know, we got to get back on it. Because if I don't, and I just keep letting it go down, then, you know, then the truck will not be paid for by YouTube. I'm hoping this video comes over good, not any wrong way, but y'all get what I'm saying. This truck is about the channel. This truck is for the channel. I absolutely love it, and I'm very thankful that I have it. I saw this video the other day from Street Speed, and I was like, well, you know what? I think I'll make a video just explaining, you know, what a smaller YouTube channel, which, yeah, I'm definitely a small YouTube channel because I have less than 8,000 subs. But for it to be doing good enough to pay for my truck payment, I mean, I'm absolutely thrilled, and I can't thank y'all enough. It's so awesome. I absolutely am so thankful for y'all that I can do these videos in my spare time. You know, sometimes they possibly are rushed because I don't have a lot of spare time all the time. It is truly an awesome thing, this YouTube, and you know, it's just amazing that I can make videos that I enjoy to make and you enjoy to watch, and in return I can have something like this. That some people comment on my 5 things I hate about my truck. I made that video just for content, and it's done great. It's got like 100,000 views, I think, so it's done great. People comment on there like, oh yeah, quit complaining about your truck your dad bought you or your mom bought you or something. I'm like, dude, no. You just go on random people's videos just because I'm not 50 years old, that I couldn't afford my truck, or I couldn't have paid for it, or I couldn't do anything. You know, obviously, since I'm not 50 years old, somebody else bought me this truck. Yeah, so all my vehicles I've ever owned, well, except for my first F-150, my dad did buy me that truck when I was 17. But aside from them, I've always paid for everything, every vehicle I've ever had. You know, I have a full-time job. I have since I was, I guess since I was 19, I had a full-time job. And yeah, so ever since then, I've been paying for my own vehicles and stuff. Now we have the YouTube going on, and like I said, it's extremely awesome. Have this opportunity that it's doing this good, and that this is actually a thing. So other than that, I guess that's gonna about do it, guys. But I just wanted to be open with y'all. You know, like I said, it was cool when Mike made that video, you know, showing what he makes and everything. And you know, it's not anything to brag. And like I said, I'm a very small YouTube channel, but the amount of money that's coming through, I couldn't be more happy. You know, it's truly a blessing. It's awesome to be able to make videos that in return pay for stuff like this. So it's so awesome. And hopefully I can keep it going, can keep the content rolling. We can keep doing stuff with the truck. You know, like I said, leave feedback. Tell me what you want to see. If enough of y'all like it, you know, shoot. I really didn't want to lift this truck, but enough of y'all want to see it, we might just have to do it. We might have to get crazy with it. You know, the sky is the limit with YouTube. As long as it's still rolling, I'm game. Like I said, just let me know, and we're on this journey together. Y'all get to enjoy seeing everything, and I try to make the best videos I possibly can. So I'm getting bit by bugs. I'm sick. I'm about to go inside, take some medicine, go to bed. So y'all let me know what you think. Hopefully this video did come across as good and is not any negative way, hopefully. But aside from that, I guess I'll catch y'all in the next one. See ya.